In this video, we will explore raising a request for an external lab request via VetXML in Merlin. To do this, once we have searched for the client, select the patient by clicking once, and then press the lab icon. From here, go into the Lab Request tab, and on the left-hand side, choose the appropriate lab category, and within that category, the request that we are wanting to make. We can either use the tick options next to each individual category, or we can make use of the Select All icon where necessary. Once selected, we can either select Save on the left-hand side, and once that's done, navigate into the patient history where we would see a line on the history to say a new request has been made. This line would then be double-clicked and we'd be presented with the VetXML screen, or we can select Save and Send to VetEnvoy from the screen that we're in now. We're now presented with this Send VetEnvoy Lab pop-up screen. We can see the patient name, the lab date, and the lab category pre-populated. And we now need to select the lab company from the list. We can input a charged amount and this will charge the account automatically. We can then use the drop-down list here to select the appropriate mail group, and then once these results are complete and sent back to Merlin, all users in this mail group will receive an internal message. Once we're happy, press Send. Once sent, the lab form will display and it contains these barcodes, which means when the lab scans them, this is what makes the results feed directly back into Merlin. We're then able to print this document and include it in the biohazard bag along with the samples. In the patient history screen, we can now see we've had an extra line to say the VetXML lab request has been made, and we're now able to monitor the status of this. And to do that, we navigate to Integrations on the bottom left and select VetXML. We now go into the lab report area, and here we can see all lab requests. We can now also select the patient, right-click, and press Create Form if necessary. From this screen, we're now able to look at the status column to track the status of the current lab requests we have made for various patients. Down at the bottom here, we're able to see the activity for each individual request split down. We can see the status and we can also see when their statuses were updated.